We're at Waterloo headquarters of the London Ambulance Service. There's also an ambulance station here, and these are most of my colleagues from the station at the back of the headquarters, and some of the control room staff, though most of the control room staff are answering 999 calls at the moment. We made arrangements with management several weeks leading up to the strike, so we have plans in place to cope with life-threatening illnesses and injuries. We were offered a 1% pay rise earlier this year, and that was withdrawn. So, I mean, we need anything. I mean, we need anything to maintain staff and to maintain living in London. So, we'd like our back pay, and we'd like a reasonable cost of living pay rise, which matches the cost of living. We can't back up. It's a last resort for us, this strike, and we're really reluctant to do it, but we're going to have to do it, and we're doing it. We're going to have to do it again because we just cannot afford to live in London with these wages. We need a cost of living pay rise.
Well, there's 10 unions with tens of thousands of people out on strike today. We've not wanted to go out on strike. We've been trying to resolve it by discussion with the government, but I'm afraid they won't talk to us, so we had no choice. The government has not awarded NHS workers a pay rise anywhere near inflation since they came to power, and in April they decided to reject the recommendation of the pay review body, which was only for a 1% increase. So they've rejected that. 60% of NHS staff are not getting a pay rise this year, and a lot of them are having to do double shifts in order to make ends meet. This is the ambulance service headquarters. We've got 34 picket lines around the stations in London for London Ambulance Service, and we've got picket lines on every major hospital, and people are out on strike in every major hospital around London and across the UK today. Obviously we don't want to disrupt things more than necessary. Our fight is not with the public, and certainly not with ill people. So we have done our best to make sure that all emergency services will be covered. It will be pre-planned operations and clinics that are not being covered today, and that's true in a number of hospitals. It's only for 4 hours. We're hoping that the public will stay with us on this. As I say, we don't want to disrupt their lives, but we feel we've got no choice because the government will not listen.